Sup Star Wars fans, welcome to another Star Wars video. Now today I thought I'll go through all my favorite characters from the Star Wars universe. Now this is kind of a big one because there have been a lot of characters, but this is actually going to be my full-on list. Now this will not be me ranking, this will be discussing my favorites. And yeah, I just thought I would do a video talking about my favorites. Now I have got, in my next video, I'll be discussing these. So these will be the next video. I have got some Star Wars videos planned as well. And as well on this Thursday, I'll be watching the Amazing Digital Circus The Last Act. So I will be doing a review on Thursday. So I'll be coming out of cinema and doing a review of that. And also next Thursday, the Thursday after, on June 11th, I'll be finally going to see The Mandalorian Grogu. Yes, I know, I said I was going to do a review of it, but it took me a bit ages. But now I got my tickets, so now I'm seeing it next Thursday. Cannot wait to go see it. I've seen mixed reviews, but me as a Star Wars fan, I'm gonna go see it in cinemas. It's weird, I haven't seen a Star Wars film in cinemas in a while. But yeah, and like I said today, talking about my favorite characters, and yeah, but tell me in the comments below as well. Who is your favorite character in the Star Wars universe? And yeah, and maybe I could do a video doing like one side the Resistance or the other side the First Order, because there are a lot of characters in both sections that I love. So yeah, if you want to see that video, put it in the comments below. And also, if you have any Star Wars videos you'd love me to do, put it in the comments below and I'll try my best to do it. And yeah, like I said, like I keep saying, today, got to discuss all my favorite Star Wars characters. So let's get right into the video. Right, first character we're going to be talking about is, of course, Darth Vader. So Darth Vader is a character, if you don't know who Darth Vader is, he actually used to be a character, well, a guy called Anakin Skywalker. He was kind of the Padawan to Obi-Wan Kenobi, and basically he got controlled by the dark side. He had a lover called Padme Amidala. They were in love. Padme was pregnant at the time, and Anakin got kind of mind controlled by Emperor Palpatine, who was kind of the counselor thing. But he got mind controlled, and then years later, he got to end. Oh god, you know the iconic Obi-Wan versus Anakin was a battle, gets his legs, and now he turned into Darth Vader. And I'll say, Darth Vader is such a really good character, such an amazing character. I've actually got him in my room with me. You can't see him, but he's actually right behind me. I'll try to show him. He's right behind me. Why can't I show him? Look, there he is. He's actually right behind me. Because he's my favorite Star Wars character. And he's actually on the Notebook I have here. So he's really good, a really good character. Sorry, I don't know why that took really hard to see. But Darth Vader is one of my favorites. And yeah, I just like it. Next one, Kylo Ren, the grandson to Darth Vader. Now, when he first got introduced in the sequel trilogy, I was a little hesitant because it was a bit like Darth Vader. But obviously in the trilogy, he is trying to bring up the legacy of Vader, because like I said, he's the grandson, so he's trying to do everything. And I'll say, the character development of Ben Solo, which is actually his real name, he's actually a really interesting character. It's sad he died in Rise of Skywalker. I would love to see more about him. I know there was apparently going to be a movie called Hunt for Ben Solo. They should have done that. I'd kind of love to see that film. And Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, so amazing. Him with his lightsabers that has like two sides to it, a bit like Darth Maul, which we'll get on that later. And his character development was so amazing. Like, he went from a guy who hated people, he just wanted to kill Jedis, and then like the Last Jedi, he kind of was hesitant. He killed his own boss Snoke, and he kind of teamed up with Rey for like a minute. Of course, betrayed her again. And obviously that final battle scene with him and Luke, where he goes, more, just every line he has in the films trilogy, it was really good. And Adam Driver nails Kylo Ren, and I'm sad he's gone. Did the white things go off? No, it didn't. Just double checking. But Kylo Ren is such a good character, and I just don't get the hate for it. I think he's underrated. I kind of miss him. I miss his character. I hope we kind of get something with him, like the example, the Hunt for Ben Solo. Should have got that, but we don't know. Alright, getting on to the next character, Din Djarin from The Mandalorian. Now, I gotta be honest, I might be biased, because Mandalorian is my favourite show from the Star Wars universe. Pedro Pascal as Din Djarin. Following amazing. Like when you first see Din Djarin in season 1 of The Mandalorian, I ultimately loved him. He was such a cool guy, such a badass thing. And of course, The Mandalorian is kind of a group that cannot take off their helmets. If they take off the helmets, they get took off out of the group. And I just think Din Djarin is such an amazing character, especially with his dynamic with Grogu, not Baby Yoda, Grogu. And I just love what Pedro Pascal does with Din Djarin. I'm excited to see what he does in The Mandalorian Grogu when I see that next week. I'm so curious. But just every time I see Din Djarin on the screen, and it's like a kind of line, I can bring you warm, or can bring you cold. And like every scene he's in, I just love the Mandalorian, aka Din Djarin. And I can't wait to see him returning Star Wars when I see him next Thursday. Okay, get on to the next character, Ahsoka Tano. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't know a lot about Ahsoka, but from the stuff I've seen of like the show, the kind of cameos, she is a freaking phenomenal character. I know she's the Padawan to Anakin Skywalker, and Anakin used to call her Snips. What the hell does that mean? And I just think she's a really interesting character, and she is the Jedi, and every time she's on screen, I just want to see more of her. And like with the show, season 1 was amazing, and I can't wait. And season 2 was phenomenal as well. Can't wait for season 3. And I'm just excited. We finally got her in live action. She was really good in Tales of the Jedi, and I just love her character. It's just so phenomenal as well. And yeah. All right, getting on to the next one, Rey Skywalker. Yes, I'm a person who actually enjoys Rey Skywalker. Now, don't get me wrong, her story is a bit, but and that ending on Rise of Skywalker, she's like, Rey Skywalker, brilliant. But I really don't get. I think she's a bit underrated. The only thing I wish Star Wars, Disney did with her was give her more development, like who was her parents, why is she on this. But I think Daisy Ridley's is it Daisy Ridley who plays her? I forgot the actor's name, but she did a phenomenal job with Rey, and I just don't think she's that much not a really underrated character. Alright, getting on to the last one, BB-8. Now, I am a massive droid fan, I love droids, and BB-8 is just a cute droid, really good, really funny droid. I know people will be like, but Cameron, what about R2-D2? I do like R2-D2 and C-3PO, but I'm a BB-8 fan. And Chopper is funny as well. But BB-8 I just love, and he's just hilarious every time he's on screen. Even like in The Force Awakens, he goes a little... It's just a little goofball, a little soccer ball. But he is so hilarious as well. Actually, here's a bonus one. The Stormtroopers. I like the Stormtroopers. I think they're really good. They're really funny, and even though they have really bad aim, I still think they're hilarious. And yeah, they're funny as well. Another honorable mention, Grogu himself. My boy Grogu. Like every time this little guy talks, I just get so hilarious, and he's so adorable. I know apparently in the Star Wars universe, the Grogu, the Baby Yodas look young, but apparently they're like thousands of years old. And Grogu throughout the whole season of The Mandalorian, and from the way from the trailers I've seen of him in it, he's already got one of my favorite characters. But I'm so excited to see him and Mando back in the Star Wars universe. Yeah. But that's pretty much all my favorite characters. Tell me down below, who is your favorite character from my list? Do you disagree? Do you agree with me, my opinions? But if you want to see more Star Wars videos by me, make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on all social medias down below. And if you want to join my Discord, it'll be linked in my bio. But like I said, next video, talking about pins, because I like my pin collection, and we've been trying to gradually get into the badge pin collection. And also, I do have some more Star Wars videos planned, like I said, this Thursday, Amazing Circus Last Act review, coming this Thursday, Mandalorian Grogu review next Thursday. Yeah. I have a lot of stuff to do, and I have a lot of stuff I need to post some more on my horror TikTok account. So yeah, that's what we'll be covering. And I'll see you Star Wars fans